Don't mess it up now. They're all gonna come over here.
No, I want. Can we do a pan of the people that are here?
Yeah. Start.
So that everybody can see.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Dr. Amanda, you made it. This is what our faces are. All right, and then is it set?
Mm-hmm.
All right, like 1 more minute and we'll get ready to go.
Yeah, just tell me when.
All right.
Paul, you're at your limit.
Okay. Good, 'cause I'm gonna yell at everyone in just a second.
Yeah, only step back.
Sit back.
Yeah, because he wants to come back.
I'm gonna stay back over there.
Okay.
So, can you see me from here?
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna just naturally move forward.
How far can I go?
You're there.
Put something on the drop number. Tonight, Jill.
This diva here.
Yes.
On the dot.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So I need all you losers to step up here a little bit closer, okay? Because I'm not yelling. Please. There's plenty of sun. You can stop like right there. Okay. So come forward. I don't care. Just come up. Please, if you guys can step forward.
Talk loud.
All right. So we're here today for our fourth, or this is actually a fourth one that we are going to do. This is for the Daisy Award. We have a really good nominee this year, and I'm just going to start out and explain what the Daisy Award is all about. The Daisy Foundation was established in 1999 by members of the family of Patrick Barnes. He was 33 years old and died of complications of the autoimmune disease ITP. Like many families we see every day who go through this kind of horrific loss, the Barnes family wanted to do something positive to honor the very special man Patrick was. So, as they say, over a very liquid dinner right after Pat's death, they came up with DAISY, an acronym for Diseases Attacking the Immune System. As they brainstormed what the Daisy Foundation would actually do, they kept coming back to the one positive thing they held on to during Pat's 8-week illness, the extraordinary care that he received from Pat's nurses. The family was very impressed by the clinical care Pat's nurses provided, but what really overwhelmed them was the compassion and kindness that his nurses brought to Pat's bedside day in and day out. The nurses' sensitivity made a great difference in the Barnes experience, and they wanted to say thank you to the nurses for the extraordinary care that they provide patients and families every day. So Pat's family created the Daisy Award for Extraordinary Nurses. What started out as a thank you from your family to nurses has grown into a meaningful recognition program embraced by thousands of healthcare organizations around the world. We are very proud to partner with Daisy as we have extraordinary nurses here at Ford Hospital. So we'd like to honor the award winner for fourth quarter, and that's going to be Sean Beinhauer. For those of you who don't know, this is old Beinhauer. They're allowed to love.
He's got to go next to
You
Paul.
gotta talk louder than Paul does.
And watching online.
Like Karen online.
So this is the certificate, the award that goes with it. It's the Daisy Award for Extraordinary Nurses. This award is presented to Sean Beinhauer, RN, in deep appreciation of all you do, who you are, and the incredible meaningful difference you make in the lives of so many people. May 6, 2021. So congratulations. The way that the nomination process works, nominating committee, all the different letters that come in are asking that the patients that send in explain why they think that their nurse should be the person that gets the award. So I'm going to have Sharon, a previous winner, read Sean's letter.
So, Sean, you were nominated by Sid Isleb. Her purpose of this letter is to nominate Sean Beinhauer for the Daisy Award at UVM Health Network Porter Medical Center, Middlebury, Vermont. She writes, I was brought to Porter Hospital by ambulance to the emergency room in February of 2021. I received excellent care while I was in the emergency department. Due to my heart condition, I needed to be transferred to Dartmouth-Hitchcock, but unfortunately, no beds were available. Therefore, I was admitted to medical surgical unit until a bed became available at Dartmouth-Hitchcock. My intake nurse was Sean Beinhauer. He was very kind, caring, and showed great concern regarding my health status. He was very diligent about gathering all my health history, medications, and had a way about him that made me feel comforted and at ease. When his shift was over, I said, I'll see you tomorrow, and will you be my nurse? He said, I may not be assigned to you, but I'll stop by to see you in the morning, but you are more than welcome to ask to have me as your nurse if you want. I said, absolutely, that would be great. What was supposed to be a short stay turned into a 3-day stay, and I was blessed to have Sean as my day nurse for all 3 days. He was a strong advocate for my health. He was very observant of my vital signs at all times and kept on top of my transportation to Dartmouth. I was impressed with Sean's work ethics and his extensive lifelong job history as a frontline worker, along with his desire to further his education and knowledge. Sean spoke so highly about his family and seemed like a very caring family man who wants the very best for them. This is the same way he treated me, wanting the best for me and showing genuine concern.
Then she goes on to say, after working 3 12-hour shifts, Sean volunteered to be the required RN in the ambulance ride for over to Dartmouth. If he had not volunteered, I could have missed out on the bed that just became available. We left Porter at 8 p.m. and arrived at Dartmouth at 10. The ride over, if you are familiar with Vermont roads in the winter, are abundant with frost heaves and potholes. We went over the mountains through the woods. It was a very bumpy ride. Sean was very comforting and attentive, including administering meds to settle my nauseousness from riding backwards on the roller coaster ride. He was also pleasantly distracted me by sharing family stories and photos. Sean and the EMT team stayed with me until I was admitted and settled into my room in the cardiac unit. What made Sean stand out and be the extraordinary nurse is that he cared enough about my health and went above and beyond and went the extra mile, literally and figuratively, safely delivering me to Dartmouth so I could be attended to by my heart failure team of doctors. Thank you, Sid. This led early.
So along with the certificate that,
Can I
yes,
say one thing?
yes, you can.
Sid wanted to be here today to read that to you herself. She's unfortunately at Dartmouth having a procedure.
I can go down.
She wanted to make sure you knew that she would have been here if it had been any other day.
So along with the certificate, there are a couple of other things that we're going to present to you today. The next one is the Daisy Award pin. When Patrick was in the hospital, his stepmother Bonnie noticed the great tradition nurses have for pins. So they created this Daisy Award pin for you to wear. We hope you will wear your Daisy pin proudly. There's also a sculpture that goes along with it. It's called the Healer's Touch. This beautiful sculpture is for you too. It's called the Healer's Touch, but a perfect representation of the band between nurses and their patients, the bond between nurses and their patients. These sculptures are hand-carved by artists in Zimbabwe, and each piece is signed by one of the many Shona artists that the Daisy Foundation supports. As you may know, the economy and politics of Zimbabwe have been in turmoil for decades, and the artists are able to support hundreds of people and their families with this work. Please take 5 minutes and go to the Daisy Foundation.org website. You will find a video that 2 of the artists have made to show how they create sculptures out of serpentine stone. The Daisy Foundation feels that these nurses are reaching around the world and impacting the lives of these very special artists, and the artists are filled with gratitude to the nurses for this work. opportunity to receive as a Daisy honoree. Some benefits include the opportunity to apply or renew ANCC certification, which is the American Nurses Credentialing Center, and the ability to apply for the Cherokee Nursing Conference Scholarship to help fund your attendance at a nursing conference and support your career advancement. Honorees are also eligible for the Institute of Healthcare Improvement Daisy Award for Patient Safety. You can view a full list of current benefits and opportunities on the Daisy Foundation website. All right. There are several reasons why the Daisy Foundation asked that cinnamon rolls be served at the Daisy celebration. First, when Pat was ill, he had lost his appetite. One morning, he asked for a bite of the cinnamon roll that his dad had brought to him for breakfast and ended up eating the whole thing. His dad, Mark, had mixed emotions about this, but was glad Pat was finally eating something. That night, as the family was leaving, Pat asked that they bring him a cinnamon roll the next day, and to be sure to bring in enough for all the nurses on the unit. Those cinnamon rolls were Pat's thank you to the nurses, and the foundation wants all nurses to share in this favorite treat as a gift of gratitude to all of you today. The second reason is that nursing is a real team sport. We have never seen even better teamwork than what we see among all of you. So the cinnamon rolls are to celebrate your team and give you all an opportunity to stop for a few minutes and share something special together. Finally, almost without exception, when a nurse receives the Daisy Award, the humble response is, I didn't do anything special, I was just doing my job. What the Daisy nurses may not realize, however, is that when nurses are just doing their jobs, they have such an important and meaningful impact on the lives of so many people, many more than just their patients. So that's why Daisy asked that cinnamon rolls be shared at every presentation. Their message is this: whenever you smell a cinnamon roll, whenever you taste one, whenever you think of one, or you are baking cinnamon at home, please remind yourself how special you are. Whenever you are just doing your job and not doing anything special, you are making a positive difference in a patient's and their family's life. You are making the world a better place because you are a nurse. We and the Daisy Foundation salute you and honor you. Please enjoy these cinnamon rolls as Pat's gift and everlasting thank you for being a nurse. You are truly very, very special people. So there's a banner downstairs in the ED from the previous winner. I don't think Nancy's here, but you're going to have to sign your name to it, and it will be in your unit until the next award is presented. So I want to thank you very much. And just as a special note, when Sean first started as a nurse, because we are a very small minority in the nursing field, Canadian guys, he would come to my office every once in a while. It's like, I don't think I'm going to make this. I just don't get it. And it's like, Sean, just hang in there, shut up. Everybody goes through this when they first start. And he did get through it, and he's turned out to be a very fine nurse. But I'm very proud of him for what he's done, and I'm glad to have you on our staff, Sean. So thank you for doing this. So there are cinnamon rolls here. There's water here, and please enjoy them. Okay?
Yeah, I just want to thank Erica and Sharon too, because I'm a brand new nurse, man. I don't know anything. And without the guidance of these two, initially, it's just, they make it easy. So, you're sneaky.
I just want a couple quick words. First off, happy National Nurses Day to everyone.
Yay,
all right,
nurses!
And I know Karen's on via video, yes.
Yeah.
But I want to recognize Karen also, because one of the things that brought her great joy was bringing the Daisy Award to Portland.
Yeah.
It was a big deal, and having had that experience in other organizations, it is an incredible way to recognize the professional nurse, the caring, competent people that the profession has. And as I read Sid's note, and I sent her a thank you on it, I didn't know she was in a procedure, but I sent her a note on it. I mean, it really speaks to the way nurses go above and beyond to impact people's lives in ways that they'll never forget.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it'll be awesome that you're here. I'll look forward to my next sandwich. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yay.
I do want to thank Paul too. I sat in this guy's office I don't know how many times.
About 25.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And you kept coming back.
I did.